Hi guys, welcome to Sim Captain, Sunday night, March 17th. Participating in the Anchorage, Juneau Crossfire. I'm just going to do a short hop from Sitka over to Juneau because this is a little bit of a busy area right now. And I wanted to do something kind of short. So Anchorage Center, I think 19.3 is who I want to call. Anchorage Center, 66 Lima X-ray looking for IFR from Sitka to Juneau.
I can move you around, where are you at?
We're on the ground at Sitka, IFR to Juneau.
Roger, 66 Lima X-ray, contact Anchorage Center 13217.
3217, thank you, 6 Lima X-ray. Anchorage Center, November.
Redwood 310, contact Juneau approach 133.9er. Thanks for your help today.
339, Redwood 310.
Other aircraft calling Anchorage Center, go ahead.
Sorry about that. Anchorage Center, 66 Lima X-ray at Sitka, looking for IFR over to Juneau, please.
November 66 Lima X-ray, Anchorage Center, clearance on request, standby.
Alright, while we're standing by, let's get the airplane going. Pre-start, the master switches are on, the alternator master's on, the nav lights are on, the panel lights as required, the APU is running. Fuel check quantity, we have 3,000 pounds, it's more than enough. Circuit breakers are checked, doors are closed and locked, lights are out. Passenger briefing complete, we are imagining that we're empty. Engine start, the parking brake is on, the light is on, the rotating beacon is on.
November 66 Lima X-ray, you were cleared to the Sitka, you were cleared to the Juneau Airport via the Sitka 9 departure, Sisters Island, then as filed. Climb and maintain 1010,000, expect 12,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure will be with me, squawk 6626.
Alright, 6 Lima X-ray cleared is filed over to Juneau via the Sitka 9. Sister Island transition, climb to 10, we'll expect 12 in 10 minutes. Departure with you, squawk 6626.
November 6 Lima X-ray readback is correct. And how soon until you're going to be wheels up?
66 Lima X-ray, 5 minutes.
Roger, November 6 Lima X-ray, you are released for departure at this time, 0240 Zulu, clearance void at 0250 Zulu. Report airborne with me on this frequency, change to advisory frequencies approved.
Alright, 66 Lima X-ray, we're released for departure. If not off by 0204, we'll call you airborne. I'm sorry, correction, if not off by 0250, we'll give you a call to cancel. Otherwise, we'll call you in the air.
November 6 Lima X-ray, readback correct, thank you. Alaska 92.
Okay, we got the beacon on. We'll turn the fuel pump on. Throttles are idle. We're clear left and right. We'll select the bleed air to number 2. Number 2's turning. N2's on the rise. ITT's on the rise. Fuel pressure's rising. We introduced fuel. And we got a good ignition of the number 2 engine. Bleed air back to normal. Star switch selected to ground. Select bleed air over to number 1. Starter's engaged. Number 1's turning. Number 2 stabilizing. Number 1, N2's on the rise. ITT's on the rise. Fuel pressure's on the rise. We'll introduce fuel. Good ignition, number 1. Star switch selected to ground. We'll let the engine stabilize. Well, temperature's looking good. Pressure's looking good. Bleed air is normal. Starter switches are ground. ATIS, there's no ATIS available. We're going to depart the Sitka 9 procedure. Get in the airplane. Basically, we take off. What's the wind doing? Oops, that's the wrong view. Where's the wind sock? Wind is 05A. So we're going to be departing we could depart. I guess we could depart. This taken care of, master. We're going to depart runway 29. Taxi lights are on, clearance delivery is received, the clock is set, the transponder is set, 6626 will squawk normal. Autopilot is set up to 10,000. Flight director's on. Altimeter's a local setting, landing gear selector is down, the lights are tests. Pitot heat's on, de-ice is on, flaps are set for takeoff, trim is set for takeoff. Cabin alerts as required. APU will shut that down. Verify the APU is coming down. Master switch is off. We'll taxi. Brakes are released. We'll test the brakes. There's the left brake. There's the right brake. Alright, we're clear to the left. Vertical speed reads 0, airspeed indicator reads 0, heading indicator turns properly on both sides. Spoilers would deploy, light illuminates, will retract. Actually, what is the wind? 058. We're going to depart runway 11 at 5 knots. It's really not much wind, but I think we're going to depart runway 11. That makes more sense. Flight controls are free and correct. Reversers, 2 are unlocked, 2 are in reverse, 2 are stowed. Engine instruments are checked at a departure briefing. We're doing the Sitka 9, we're climbing to 10,000. After takeoff, we're going to make an immediate right turn to a heading of 288. To join the radial 347 from Fire Oak Island to Sister Island, which is 114.0. That's in the number 1. Sitka has a DME is 358. I'm going to just put that in case I have to come back here. I can find it. .358, and that's picking up on the ADF. Standards with the following: minimum climb 180 knots or less. Alright, yeah, we're fine for that. Climb right, turn heading 288, join Victor 428. Yeah, alright, we're good to go. Any failure before VR will stay here. Any failure after VR will go airborne and we'll have to return here because there are no other options. Before takeoff, the nav radios are set, the comm radios are set. There's nobody seems to be inbound. Oops, I should be on 122.8. That's Unicom. Transponder's normal, altimeter's the local setting, PD heat's on, de-ice is on, flaps are on, yaw damp's off, star switches are continuous. Fuel pump is on, flap set, trim set, note the time and fuel. Lineup checks, tower clearance. There's no tower, landing lights and strobe lights are on. There's nobody landing, I can check visually. Make an announcement. Alright, strobe lights and landing lights, I already got that. And that's it, close that. This runway's kind of short, so I want to use all of it. This is runway 11. Bring the engines up 40%. Temps and pressures look good. They're synced. We'll advance to takeoff power. Takeoff power is set. We're off the brakes. And airspeed's alive 2 times. 80 knots, cross check. Engines are good, everything's green, we'll continue. V1, VR, positive rate, gear up, gears in transit. M400 above the ground, flaps are coming up and we'll start our turn. The yaw damp on.
Zero. Cover left 7111 heavy. You can expect runway 7 right tonight. Alright, expecting 7 right, cargo left 7111 heavy, thank you. And there's Canada calling Anchorage Center. Can you say again your call sign and position, please? What's the closest VOR?
Alright, after takeoff checks, gears up, lights out, flaps are retracted and indicated, yaw damp's on, autopilot's checked and set. Altitude's the local setting. And climbing through 5, I can turn the fuel pump off and I gotta give Anchorage a call.
Air Canada 227, contact Anchorage Center on 119.3. Good day. Air Canada 227, roger, sir. Vision. Yeah, no worries.
And Anchorage Center 66 Lima X-ray. We're climbing through 6,000 for 10,000 out of Sitka.
And Anchorage Center, Sirius 02 Echo. We'll go ahead and take the LDA 11 approach.
Sirius 02 Echo, roger, and are you going to do that via the Cockpit?
Yeah, we do get the Cockpit intersection for Sirius 02 Echo.
Roger, Sirius 02 Echo.
There's the airport.
Proceed direct clocking, you can expect that.
Direct clock, we'll expect that for Sirius 02 Echo.
November 16 X-ray radar contact 10 miles north of York Island VOR. Maintain 12,000 and stay altitude.
Alright, we're climbing through 9,000. We'll maintain 12,000. 66 Lima X-ray.
Roger, thank you. American 406, contact Juneau approach 132.9, thanks for your patience.
Alright, there's 10,000. We'll turn the landing lights off. And we'll put star switches to flight. And we're not going above 180, so we'll make sure the altimeter is a local setting.
November 6 Lima 3, proceed direct Sisters Island.
Sorry, was that last call for 66 Lima X-ray? Say again?
November 6 Lima X-ray, affirmative, proceed direct Sisters Island.
Direct Fisher's Island, 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, we're going to Juneau. There's 12,000. We're level. We go a little faster. Fisher's Island. Fisher's Island or Sister's Island? I'm confused.
Zero two Echo, maintain at or above 7,000 until the Cluck intersection. You're cleared. LDA DME runway 11 approach to the Sitka airport.
7,000 until clocking clear the LDA DME 11 approach to the Sitka 4 Sirius Echo.
I'm confused. Is there a Fisher's Island at Sitka? I called it Sisters or Fisher's Island, but he said Sisters Island. I just can't hear sometimes. Sisters Island, 114.0, which is what we're tuned into, 53 miles away. I don't know why I get so confused sometimes, but it's weird that I said to him Fisher's Island, and he accepted that, or maybe he heard that.
16, your indicator.
66 Lima X-ray. We're indicating 280 knots.
Roger, November 16 X-ray, can you maintain 230 knots or less for sequence, please?
Yes, sir. We'll slow to 230, 66 Lima X-ray. And just to verify, we're cleared direct to Sisters Island. I think I called it Fisher's Island.
Yes, I figured it was close enough. Thanks for verifying it, though.
Okay, that was definitely all me.
And November 16 X-ray, descend and maintain 9,000, Juneau altimeter 200 entering.
All right, we'll descend, maintain 900,000, 66 Lima X-ray.
November 16 X-ray, traffic at your 3 o'clock, 5 miles westbound, Sirius level 8,000.
All right, 66 Lima X-ray, we will be looking for the traffic. I have got an alarm going off on my phone.
November, X-ray, traffic no longer factor, contact Juneau approach 133.9er, have a nice flight.
Okay, approach on 123.9er for 66 Lima X-ray, we're switching, good night.
Have a good night.
123.9er. .9er, he said. I am just not doing well. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with me tonight? And Juneau approach, good evening, 66 Lima X-ray, we're with you descending through 9.5 for 9,000.
Number 66 Lima X-ray, Juneau approach, altimeter 299 and inspect the LDA approach, runway 08, so maintain 6,000.
We'll expect the LD8 for runway 8 down to 6,000, 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, we're doing the LDA, runway 8. Okay, the localizer DME is 109.9. Put the Sisters Island in number 2, 35.5. Approach course will be 071.
Not sure. Yeah, Rebel 310, our map may be a little bit off. Are you able to tell whether the 7-3 off your right side is going to be in front of you or behind you?
Crossing altitude will be 6,300.
So he's in the ground for us.
Minimum decision height is 3,200.
Roger.
Those big numbers here. Missed approach is an immediate climbing right turn to 5,600 on a heading of 310, and on the CGL NDB.
Rebel 310, you can interact.
CGL is Colgan Island, which I'll put in 212.
Continue taxi, Rebel 310.
212. Enter. And it's picking up. Let's identify it. The localizer 1099, I have that in. Sisters Islands 114.
UPS 80, wind 10024, gust 30, runway 8, clear land. Clear land, runway 8, UPS 80.
That is Colgan Island verified. Or identified. Descending through 7. Doing 230 knots as instructed.
American 406 over Sisters
Try to
Island.
get the ATIS real quick, that's what I'm missing. 135.2.
American 406 over Sisters Island, VOR, cleared LDA, X-ray approach.
High grade. Yes. You allow the pumping. 3,006 up to the good road mission. Say the 6,000 kilometers. The template spy reminder. Reminder is 8. 0 landing into hard runway 8. 08W5, LPDA, Shenanigans 4000 is in use as 2.55. Altimeter 3800.5, Mitchell, LPA, runway 8 Internoids in use, plot. Landing into Continental. Clear free packet flight mode only. BFI at reasonable.
Something is wrong with that recording. And I can't even hear what it was, but we know what we're expecting, so that'll just be that. It's a little bumpy out here. Shall I keep that up? Alright, we're at 6,000. I got the landing lights on. Passenger briefing complete. Seatbelt sign as required. Altimeter is the local setting. Flight instruments are checked at or below 10. We got the landing lights on. Starter switches will set to continuous. Master, or marker beacon, I'm sorry, is on. ATIS we tried to listen to. Nav 8 is set and identified. Glide slope crossing altitude we reviewed 6,300. Minimums in decision height, again that was 3,400. Missed approach review we did, and that's a immediate climbing right turn to 5,600. Turn the fuel pump on. Altimeter's local setting, spoilers armed, flaps as required. Actually, we can put them speed checks 10 degrees out. Uh-oh. What's happening?
As our cruiser information, call with current altimeter 299.7.
What was that problem with my sound? Yikes. Having all sorts of problems tonight.
UPS 80, did you make that one?
Yeah, you better roll the truck.
Roger. Tell your passengers to paddle their way back to the runway.
No, it's just a bunch of Amazon boxes, thankfully.
I'll page be the crew follow tonight. America 406, traffic 12 to 1 o'clock, 4 miles, type unknown altitude indicates 2,500.
The aircraft is Sitka.
Number 66 Lima X-ray over Sisters Island, cleared LDA approach runway 8.
Alright, 66 Lima X-ray, we're clear for the LDA, runway 866.
America 406, are you able to maintain visual or get visual of that traffic, or do you need to come back?
I'm just a little bit above the slope, so it's not really moving on the crossing.
It looks like you may be climbing from currently indicating 3,000 for him. If you want to come back around, you can fly heading 180 and climb and maintain 6,000 up you.
No, I don't think there's a problem. I don't think it's 6,000 these things heading against us, good.
America 406, that was heading 180 if you need to come back around.
There's a new 180, American 406, yeah. I'm going to come up from the map as you go from the front.
America 406, Roger. It looks like he's no factor now. He's still northbound and climbing.
Alright, what we got next is before landing, fuel pumps on, landing lights are on. Altimeter local setting. Before landing checks. We'll be entering the funnel in any moment here. Bar low at 3,700. And 10 miles.
Number 66 Lima X-ray traffic, type unknown, altitude indicates 3,800, 12 o'clock, 5 miles.
66 Lima X-ray, looking for the traffic. I don't see him. So we're getting ourselves established here.
America 406.
What is it doing? What's the autopilot doing?
For direct lens.
Now it's doing something I don't like.
Runway 8.
Oh, there we go. Alright, speed checks, gear down. And we're going to put 20 degrees of flaps out. Alright, gears down, 3 green lights. We'll turn the yaw damp off as we get closer, autopilot off, and then the auto throttle and flight director. So we just have one more notch of flaps to go to take us to 40 degrees. Dip a little bit, see if I can get out of this cloud. I got the airport. Autopilot's off. Yaw damp's off.
Number 6 Lima X-ray traffic now 1.5 miles, 12 o'clock, 3,000.
1.5 miles, 12 o'clock at 3,000. 66 Lima X-ray, negative contact with traffic. 6 Lima X-ray, I have the traffic.
6 Lima X-ray, roger. Are you able to maintain visual separation with him?
Is he landing?
Negative contact this time. He's about to bust the Delta airspace. Looking at it now.
6 Lima X-ray, affirm. We can maintain visual separation. Looks like he's crossing over the top of us.
Roger, thanks. In that case,
full flaps.
Wind 100 at 23 gust 34 for the land runway 8.
Runway 8, we're clear to land. 66 Lima X-ray. Alright, flaps are full, gears down. Star switches are on continuous, the yaw damp's off, the autopilot's off, all throttles are off. We're clear to land.
Sync rate. Sync rate. Sync rate. Pull up.
Getting the ground warning we can disregard.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
You don't see that come up too often.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Disregard the sync rate. Oh, warning. We're landing. Runway made, throttles are idle. Touchdown. Spoilers are deployed. Reversers are out. 100 knots. And 80 knots. And 60 knots, reversers are stowed. We'll vacate here at Charlie. Spoilers are retracted. Flaps are coming up. Power switches are off. Pitot heat and de-ice are off. Air to a stop. Strobes, landing lights, beacon, pumps. And 6 Lima X-ray. We're clear of runway 8. We're going to general aviation.
6 Lima X-ray, Roger. Thanks for helping us out with the event tonight. Taxi at your discretion.
Alright, our discretion to parking. Thanks, 6 Lima X-ray. Good night. Great work.
Juneau approach, down 1963 Delta Hotel.
Alright, taxi lights are on.
963 Delta Hotel, Juneau approach, go.
Alright, after landing, spoilers are retracted, flaps are retracted. Landing lights are off, strobe lights are off.
We're just in contact with airspace, flying around VFR.
Marker beacon's off.
To remain north of Juneau Airport.
De-ice is off, pitot heat's off. We'll bring the APU up. APU's coming up, and I verify that. Next will be the shutdown checklist. I think this is where I want to park. Yes, it is. Get an outside look. As we're going into the non-movement area, I will squawk standby, and I'll turn the taxi lights off. And I'm just going to take this very first, oh wait, no, that's the taxiway. Take the next one, which will be the first parking space. Alright, well that'll conclude my arrival into Juneau from Sitka on this Anchorage Juneau Crossfire event. Hope you like and subscribe. Thanks for coming along. And until next time, happy landings. Fuel cutoff 1 and 2, beacons off.
America 406, wind 100, tree gust 34, runway 8 for land.
Taxi lights are off.